Okay. In the last class, we have created a GitLab CA-TF-EC2 folder and copied all the files from Docker Cube um, default folder. That means, so what we are going to today, what we are going to see today is how to configure a GitLab CI pipeline for the EC2 instance creation in the default VPC. So last week, I mean, on Monday, we had seen creating new repository using git init command, and we copied files from all docs DevOps, Docker Cube, and default folder. So if you do ls, you will see the list of files. All these files we copied, and then we created a new repository called GitLab CA-TF-EC2. Now this file is only meant to run create uh, resources in AWS cloud by just running the /deploy.sh. How many of you have executed /deploy.sh script to create the resources in AWS cloud like this?
I have done.
Okay,
I have done too.
okay. After that, you always need to make sure you run /run destroy.sh to remove all the resources that has been created by deploy.sh. Correct? All of you made sure, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So far what we are doing is we are creating resources from git bash, git bash, and then removing all the resources from git bash. That means we are using git bash as a medium, git bash as an interface to do everything. Ultimately, when we are working as a DevOps, and when we need to have a CA in place, we should have tools like Jenkins or GitLab in order to automate our deployment process. Here what we are doing is we are doing a infrastructure deployment, that is infrastructure provisioning. So this has to be completely automated by putting our code into GitLab CI, or maybe configuring the pipeline. For that, the initial requirement is .gitlab-ci.yaml file, which will actually trigger the pipeline. So since I'm already creating an EC2 instance, I'll run /run desktop.sh and then remove the instances, and I'll just go ahead and then do the rest of the stuff. We'll also try to see how to create a new branch and make our changes from that branch and then merge to the main branch or master branch. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Can someone repeat, Soumya, what we are going to do today?
We have already created a EC2 instance using our scripts, Terraform scripts. Now we are going to do the same by creating a new repo. From that new repo, we will be creating the EC2 instance and merging to the main or master branch. So,
Okay. So one is creating a new branch and then making sure that branch contains the GitLab CI YAML file in order to run the pipeline whenever there is a change made in the repository. Okay. The first command that you can run from here is git branch -a. It will show you the different branches available. So you will see that main branch, which is with a star, that is a remote branch, remote's origin main. The local branch is main, the remote branch is remote's origin main. So for you will see master because you are working from Windows and you have pushed your branch from Windows, git bash. Can you please confirm that you see remote's origin master? and here master. When you run
Yes.
branch dash a.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, all of you just make sure do a git pull to make to ensure all the latest changes. If you are doing it from other place, everything is pulled. Then you can do git checkout dash b. You can say feature slash GitLab dash CI. Can you do that?
What is this option hyphen B here?
B is to create a new feature, new branch.
Okay.
B is nothing but it's a branch. I mean, creating a new branch is dash B option.
Okay. This feature slash GitLab CA. I mean, we are going to create this branch, is what you're telling.
Correct. So usually in the organization, you will have a develop branch, a feature branch, or a release branch, and then you will have the name. Say for example, everybody can also follow this slash your name. Say Shankar and GitLab CA. Say for example, you are working on a particular feature called a login or registration or sign up or cart. Depending on the feature that you're working on, your name should be, say for example, if I'm working on the login feature, I'll say login, and then I'll create a branch, and then I'll start working on the particular change, and then later I'll merge a change to my master branch or main branch.
Okay. If I want to remove this branch or delete this branch and recreate a new one, is it possible?
that, that is possible. We can recreate it, we can delete it. The one we are currently doing is only creating the local branch, not yet remote branch, similar to git init, right? So git init, when we did it, like it was only local branch,
Yeah.
and we did a git push, it was a local branch. Similarly, the branch that we created right now is local. We can delete the local branch as well, or we can delete it after pushing to the remote also. So for now we'll just go and then create a local branch. You can you can have feature slash your name slash GitLab dash CI. Once you do that, you can again do a git branch dash a. Dash a means all branches, show all the branches. So you can see that it is only locally available, not in the remote. Hope you all on the same page.
Yes. How
Samya,
how did you say that it is in the local and not in the remote? I mean,
should
once we
be
started
yeah,
this.
it should be remote's origin, then your name, your feature branch name.
Okay, got it.
Okay, I'll move on to the next step. Here we have all the files. We'll directly push this change to the remote. And before that, what I'll do is I'll open a new. Um, I have a GitLab CIML file in a different location. I also hope everybody has created your variables in your GitLab account, like your access key, secret key, like that. Can you please confirm? If you go to your GitLab account, if you go to your GitLab account, if you go to your DevOps group, It should be under the DevOps group for you. If you go to the home page, you can probably go once again and then click on the groups. You should better click on this, click this way and then go there. I'll put it here. If you go to this page, you will probably see the list of groups that you created. For you, it will be the DevOps group. If you go to the group and then go again your settings, CI/CD, you will see the variables. I don't have the variables created, so for you, it should be there. Can you please quickly confirm?
It is there, but in my case, I need to modify, Shankar.
Okay. I'll show the other group in which I have the variables created. So I have it here. If you go to settings and CI/CD, if you go to variables, even I don't have it here. Okay, I have it here. Okay. Group variables. I was looking at a different place. It should be under the group variables. You should have default region, secret key, and access key. All of these variables should be created so that your pipeline will pick up the access key, secret key from this location. If you're running it from Git bash, it will automatically pick up your access key and secret key from your credentials file. From your credentials file, it will pick up the access key and secret key. Whereas when you're running it from GitLab, it is supposed to pick it up from here. That you need to configure it through your CIML file in the variable section. I'll do one thing. I'll copy only this content because I already have this information. You can write this file simply like so. When I say colon in the end, variables colon, that means it's a dictionary item. That's a key, and I have a dictionary within a dictionary. This one is a key again. This one is a value. Key value pair is nothing but a dictionary. So this is a collection of key value pair inside a key. So a dictionary within a dictionary. Here, a dictionary, a list of items within a dictionary. When we say dash, it is nothing but it is just a single item, collection of items otherwise. So we are just defining the stages. Validate, plan, apply, and destroy. It is similar to what you do as a like Terraform plan, Terraform validate, Terraform plan, Terraform apply. So we don't have init because init will be run executed from the Docker container that we are going to start, which will be acting as a GitLab runner. What I'll do is I'll just post this content to you so that your pipeline is triggered by just copying this information. And
Shankar,
yeah,
where should we need to create this YAML file in our Git bash? I mean, this is that we have just created a repository. Should we need to GitLab CATFEC2? So inside that, are we going to create this YAML file?
yeah, I'll just quickly show you. It should be under your GitLab CI TFEC2 folder. It should be under the home folder or the root folder of your repository. So that is one of the conditions that is by default applicable. You should have the .gitlab ci-yaml file in your home directory of your repository or root directory of your repository. And the file name should always be .gitlab-ca.yaml. So when you start the pipeline, when you configure the pipeline, it will look for this particular file. If it is there, it will execute. Otherwise, it will not get executed automatically. Okay, I'll just go ahead and show you this particular repository in my DevOps training. I have GitLab ca-tf-ec2, and then if I go to build and pipelines, I don't see any pipelines. You can also see that you can configure CI/CD from here as well. You're not seeing any pipelines running. So if I do a push from here after adding the .ciml file, my pipeline will be triggered. It will be running. I just need to do my branch name is git branch -a. So feature Shankar GitLab-ca. So what I need to do is I need to do a git add. So before that, I'll also make a change. Adding a pipeline YAML file. Okay, I'm supposed to copy the .git ignore file as well, because it will unnecessarily push all the changes which is not required. Terraform.log HCL. Also, Terraform state files are not required since I'm pushing it to the remote repository, running it from the GitLab CA. So what I'll do is it's not here. I don't have it here. Sorry. .git ignore file. I'll talk about .git ignore file, why it is required. I'll just open the .git ignore. So while you are working on a GitLab repository, Git repository, some files are created on your local machine, something similar to your application exe or some configuration files, which are big in size, which are not required to be pushed into your branch or in your repository. So you have to avoid pushing those files or those folders to your repository, so that you can save some space in your repository, and you don't have to unnecessarily push all the uh, unwanted files, right? So you would want to ignore those files. The file name should be .git ignore. The format should be the same. Hope you have an understanding for this. Any questions? Okay, for now I'll do a git add again. Git commit. So when whatever is in the creation process, it does this. It is probably going to create all these files and then we can delete it later. Git push -u origin. So you can see that the branch is getting created and the files are getting added. If I go to that particular repository, I can see that new branch is created and my pipeline will also be kickstarted. I'll just open it in the new tab. So it is getting added. You can see the new branch here, which is yet to be pushed completely. Okay. I think I have some wrong configuration here with respect to. I think it's because of the size. I'm not really sure. I think there is a limit settings. I'll just remove these files. No. I think I'm probably crossing the limit for sure. I mean, you guys won't get into this problem. See, size of the block is more. Something is really wrong. Some of the files are big, or maybe I already have exceeded the quota. Okay, one of you can share his screen, start doing the same thing. Let's see how it goes. Who is ready to share his screen?
Shall I share my screen?
Yeah, sure.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, your screen is this. Can you increase your terminal size so it becomes more visible? Make it bigger as your window.
Okay.
Yeah, fine. That's fine. Do a git branch dash a.
Sorry, not getting. Get.
Git branch dash a. No, you have to type.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Branch. Correct. Okay.
You have a master and only master, right? Okay, you already created feature. Okay. Okay, you also have feature Vidya. Okay, sure. Can you do one thing?
Mm.
Can you do ls dash al? Can you remove the? Okay, you don't have any of the other files dot terraform or terraform state file. Okay, you can do a. Can you just do a cat of dot gitlabs dash ca dot yaml file? Cat of dot gitlab. Okay. Can you just open the file and change the name to uh, Vidya? And name that I have, right? EC2 VPC dash Shankar S3 bucket name. It has to be unique so that when you run it, it should not overlap. You can also see remove the VPC also. Remove the VPC AWS TF EC2 GitLab EC2 dash GitLab dash with you. Yeah. Okay. Escape and save it. You can probably copy this bucket name and keep it somewhere so that yeah, escape and save this file. Can you also parallelly show your GitLab console? So that I understand. Okay, you have the access key, secret key, default region.
I
Okay.
think, but I think I need to modify this because I don't have, I still have that login issue, right? So I think I will have to modify
Okay.
this.
Okay. That is fine for now.
Okay.
Your pipeline will fail. After that, we can change it. For now, if you have the access key, secret key handy, you can just change it quickly.
Oh,
There is
yeah,
no
I have.
workload. Okay. The only problem for you is you need to change it every now and then.
Right.
You try to work around this problem with the by creating your own account. Okay. Fine.
Okay.
Let me go back to your dash. Maybe a quick add that. You
Your
can just
voice is cracking slightly.
okay. Can you open can you open a README file?
Read me.
Yeah, just vi readme.md. Vi space
Read me dot.
md. Or so readme you can keep it as capital letter. You can just do a colon q to exit. Colon q to exit. Readme completely capital. That's a format people normally use it, so I don't want to change the format. Yeah, correct. Enter. You can type. This is my first GitLab CAML file for running pipelines.
Fine.
Yeah, escape and save this file. Colon WQ. Yeah. Can you do a git add space dot? Can you do a git commit dash m, git commit dash m with the double quotes, first pipeline script for Terraform. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Git push hyphen u origin feature slash vidya slash GitLab dash CA with okay GitLab dash CA. Okay, your branch is successfully created and pushed. If you do a git branch dash a, you'll probably see in the
Oh,
remote. So remote
yeah.
also you see, right? Yeah, that means your remote branch is created. You can go to GitLab console and see whether it is created. Yeah, click on AWS CIT of EC2 and click on the branch on the left hand side. Yeah, you see the master, right? There is a tree kind of structure. Yeah, there you can see feature Vidya. Okay, you can click there and then you can see that you
Okay.
can see the .gitlab YAML file with the GitLab icon, the second file. Yeah. If you go to on the left hand side, if you scroll down and go to build and pipelines, the pipeline would have started and then failed. Correct. Because your YAML is invalid because the YAML is not complete. If you probably just see the error, failed wherever it is says failed, yeah, right? I mean, you can probably see some more information. I'm not really sure it's going to be completely explanatory, but at least you can see that YAML is invalid. Can you click on the YAML invalid and then uh, try to open it? Try to double click it. Is it
No,
possible?
no, it is not working.
Okay, on the failed one, okay, it is simply saying your pipeline is not valid.
This is
Click on
okay.
the job.
Okay, you have to click on the job.
Okay, I have come out 1 second.
No, no. Okay. On the left hand side, go to build and then pipelines.
Jobs, is it? This one?
No, no. Click on the
The first pipeline script is there, right? Right side.
This
Yes,
one?
yes. Click on
yeah,
it.
next on the bottom, next one.
This one? This one? Or
Yes,
the
yes.
first pipeline script?
Anything is.
Shankar, is this the one? Or are we, you are
Please.
looking for something? Sorry, your voice is very feeble, Shiva.
Hi, this is Shiva. Could you please go back one step?
Can you increase the volume? Sure. I mean, can you speak louder?
Okay. One moment. Let me increase.
You want me to go back?
Yes, yes.
No, no, no. You can see that the error says jobs config. Can you click once again? I'll show you. Can you click that once
Yeah,
again?
click on the.
Yeah,
Yes, here.
you can see that. Okay. This shows the pipeline script. It actually
That's
reported the correct error that it doesn't have a job.
okay.
So you are supposed to have jobs like I mean init, validate, plan, and apply. So it is expecting you to have some jobs. You are
Okay.
just you're just saying stages, right? After that, you need to create jobs also. So how
Mhm.
you create job is like I mean I'll show you the examples. You can copy paste the command that I send to you right now. Maybe you can do a git pull from your all docs DevOps. Can you do a git pull from all docs DevOps? Go one directory back and go to all docs DevOps. Yeah, do a git pull. Hope others can follow and then do something. Do at least to some extent until git push. Okay, do ls. Can you go to can you from here can you do a simply cp space docker cube d capital tab GitLab tab dot GitLab ca.yaml to double dot slash can you press tab once again? Okay, I just wanted to see new dash. What is the name that you created? Okay, GitLab
GitLab.
GitLab ca dash t dash ec2. Yeah,
Right.
dot GitLab dot GitLab tab. You can say dot back in the end. Dot back. Okay, enter. So that you have a backup file there, and then you can open from there. You can do a cd space double dot slash GitLab. Yeah, you go to that particular directory. Do a ls dash l ls dash al. You see that dot back file also. Uh, can you do a cat of dot GitLab caml dot back? Enter. So if you scroll up, you can see that after the destroy you have image. That is nothing but you're calling the docker image to install Terraform. Hope you remember you installed Terraform on your Git bash and then installed
Locally.
yeah, installed locally, and then you are running Terraform's command, right? Similarly here you need to install Terraform on your Docker container. That's what you're doing in the image section. After that, you have a before script, validate, plan. These kind of jobs are there. Before script runs before every job is executed. Wherever you have a stage and then validate or stage and then plan, that is nothing but you're calling the stages, but the job name is just one above that you have a validate colon, right? That is the job name. So here you're defining the job name, and then you're defining what the stage, and then what script you're going to run. That's what is the sequence of your pipeline. First thing is your variables, and then your stages, and then what image you are going to use, and then before script, and then followed by the jobs.
What is this before script?
Before script is like whenever you want to do some initial setup, right? Before that, what you want to do before running in the actual job, what you want to do. That is what is before script. Script that you are running, right? Terraform validate or Terraform plan, right? Before that, you are running Terraform init.
Okay.
Okay. Can you copy the content from image till the end and then put it in a .gitlab YAML file? Just give me 2 minutes. I'll be back. Shiva, try to guide them what they need to remove, what they need to include. The CD command is not required. The CD command is not required. You can copy the complete stuff from image to the end.
Till
Yeah.
this. Okay.
Yeah, correct. Do a vim dash va dash dot gitlab caml. Enter. Yeah, you can press Shift G to go to the end of the file,
Sorry, Shift G.
and then Shift A.
Shift A.
Yeah.
Escape. I mean, in
No, no,
insert
no,
mode,
no.
they are trying to.
I think you are in insert mode. Escape. You press U twice.
Okay.
Shift G.
Shift G.
Now Shift A and enter.
Do I need to go to the end of this line or it's
No, no,
okay?
Shift A. Shift A will automatically take you to the end of the line.
Yeah,
En-
okay.
Enter. One more enter and then right click. Okay. Okay. One thing, you just need to go up all the way and remove one extra white space in the from the image in the image line. That's not correctly indented. The image line.
I think I will have to go in the insert mode or it is already in
It's
insert
already
mode
in,
because I don't find the cursor anywhere.
you press up arrow. Right arrow otherwise. Right arrow. Left arrow. Okay. Do escape. Escape. Slash
Okay.
image. Slash image. Yeah. Enter. Okay. That's the way you go to a particular line. Go to insert mode and backspace. Okay,
Right.
that's more. Yeah. Escape and come to CD after Terraform version, right? Just slowly come down. After Terraform dash version, you have a CD command, right?
Yeah.
You can remove that particular line, DD.
Okay.
DD. Just
Just
press DD.
okay.
Yeah, that's more than enough. Yeah. Now you can save this file. You can do a git push. Before that, you also need to do some of the prerequisites. What I would suggest is, I mean, instead of you go ahead and push it, ultimately this fail, the pipeline would fail. Maybe we can stop the recording and we can ask other people to repeat the same thing what we have done. Shiva, can you just
Okay.
take care of,
Okay.
can you just take care of it? I mean, Vidya, can you also help? I'll have to attend another meeting.
Okay, Shankar, I'll take.
Okay.
Yeah. Soumya, you can share your screen. Tara,
Yeah.
you can. Yeah. Tara, Soumya, you can share your screen.